Congresswoman Gabrielle Giffords is out of the hospital and at her husband's Houston home tonight. But as News 4's medical expert, Dr. Peter Ostro, reports, she must still undergo much more therapy in her recovery from a gunshot wound.
Representative Gabrielle Giffords left the hospital 5 months after she was shot through the head. It seems almost miraculous, but even early on, it was predictable.
Survival's the key issue, and if they think she will survive, then there is a lot of reason for optimism.
Dr. Willer is an expert on head injury, and he's seen many people make significant recoveries, but there's much more work ahead. Here on the left is a photo of Representative Giffords before she was shot, compared with one released a few days ago. Notice that in the new photo, her eyes look a bit different, and she's not smiling quite as broadly on the right side. That's the result of weakness because of damage to the left side of her brain. It's also the reason why she has difficulty with speech and with walking. So there's still a lot of ground to cover. And after such a long hospitalization, the joy of being discharged is tempered by knowledge that there's a tough road ahead.
You know, she was a little apprehensive. She wanted to leave, but she was a little bit apprehensive, a little bit of a sad day, but she was happy to get here.
And even though there's likely to be continuing improvement, there still will be challenges.
And the reality will be she will have deficits. And as she begins to identify those deficits, she will have some emotional reactions to that, but she will also learn to compensate for those deficits, which is what I think good rehab is all about.
So leaving the hospital is a milestone on a long journey. It means she no longer needs the kind of care that ought to be given in a hospital. She'll still go back every day for rehab, and living in a home environment may actually enhance the effects of her therapy, but there will be deficits.
Yeah, I think people maybe have a false picture of what's happening here, but this is similar, seems similar to recovering from a stroke.
Oh, it's very similar. Both a gunshot wound and a stroke destroy some of the brain. Both of them cause the brain to swell up, and that might be fatal. But if you get past that swelling, then there can be some recovery. The type of problems you have depends on where the brain was damaged and of course, how much of the brain was damaged. Yeah. She's very lucky.
Yes, she is. All right. Thank you so much, Doctor.